I was inspired to do this video from a work colleague who said that her husband never wants to go out on dates. Here's the thing, man. Every woman loves date night. And in this video, I'm going to get into the 3 date ideas that every woman gets excited for and loves. That's right. 3 date ideas. And I've been on hundreds of dates. I was married before, but I'm really good at this and I know what women love. So stick around because number 3 is the thing that will keep her hooked and thinking about you for months. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. But first, I created a free ebook and free audiobook that's narrated by me on how to be better with dating younger women. And on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm hosting a group coaching call. This is a subscription for a super low price of $20 per month, and you can attend any of these calls throughout the month. All right, let's get into this video. So, like I said, women love date night. And if you guys are in a marriage or long-term relationship and you're not going out on a date at least once a week, then I think you run the risk of your relationship falling apart and her losing desire for you. So, here are the 3 awesome date ideas that excites every single woman. And like I said, I've been out on many, many, many dates, and I've got to figure out what are the best dates to do, okay, that gets them excited. Number 1 is restaurants. Women love food, okay? They're obsessed, especially with a new restaurant, okay? Now, I'm not saying you have to go and spend a whole bunch of money on restaurants, but let's say it's a new restaurant. Let's say that restaurant won a Michelin star or some kind of award. There was an article about it. It's got the best food in this particular category, the best chicken wings in the city, whatever. Sushi. Oh, I haven't met a woman yet. I've met very few women that don't like sushi. Just watch out, though. Sushi can be very expensive. Mexican, Latin food with a vibe. So it's a crazy that women are absolutely just obsessed with food. And like I said, I haven't met a single woman yet that doesn't like to go to some new restaurant or a restaurant in general. They love to eat and be in the environment of a restaurant. So now this is a good segue, talking about restaurants, to my second thing. And the second date idea that women love is a cocktail lounge. Again, I have met very, very few women that I've met don't like a cocktail. Yes, there's some women that are sober, they don't drink, whatever. But I mean, I'm talking 9 out of 10 love a good cocktail. So if you can take her to a cocktail lounge, first, she's going to feel sexy about it, assuming the cocktail lounge is swanky. Okay, I'm going to use that word swanky. Ideally, it's kind of fancy, not too fancy. It specializes in really good cocktails, and it has a DJ, ideally, and the DJ's playing music. So here's the thing. Women want to feel sexy. Like, not all the time, but when they go out, they ultimately want to feel sexy, and cocktail lounges can give that vibe. So a couple cocktail lounges that come to my mind in Atlanta, that's where I live, specifically one of them is called JoJo's Beloved Lounge. I know it's a long name, but imagine this. It's a speakeasy. You walk through the door. There's no signage or anything. You walk through the door, and it is a blast from the past. It is a glam 70s cocktail lounge. Yes, 70s themed. At the back has a huge disco ball. They have a DJ, a lit up dance floor. At the front, it's all like velvet kind of seating and stuff. I mean, it is super cool. And this is what I mean about a swanky place. The drinks are actually very reasonable. And so another place in the city is called Mid City. It's much smaller. It's focused on cocktails. And they usually have house music playing in the background, more like chill house music. So just in general, like I just want to leave you with this last thing about the cocktail lounges. Women love a good cocktail and they like to dress up a bit and feel sexy. Last one, number 3, is travel. Okay, now This could be a future date, okay? Because travel, obviously, you have to plan. But here's the benefit of travel plans: it doesn't even have to be going to Fiji or going to Australia or something like that. It could be just another city that you're going to drive to that's 2 hours away, 3 hours away. If you make travel plans as a date and you say, you know what, let's go for one night and we're going to have a little date night, but we're going to drive 2 hours. So I'm from Canada originally, and my home city is Ottawa. And Montreal, the French part, is only a 1 hour and a half drive. And women love that city. It's kind of bougie and there's a lot of fantastic restaurants and everything. So if you say something like this to your wife or your girlfriend, you say, "Oh, in 2 weeks, let's do this thing. Let's go to this place, okay?" And it doesn't have to be far. Well, guess what? She's going to be thinking of that date for the entire 2 weeks. That means she's thinking about you for 2 weeks. Let's say you're planning a bigger trip. You want to take her to Italy as an example. Well, and that Italy trip is for 2 months out. So, for example, the girl I'm dating right now, the time I published this video, her birthday is in April and she's never been to Vegas. And I said, you know what, for your birthday, I'm going to take you to Vegas. Well, she's going to be thinking about this trip for months. So you always want to be on the mind of the girl that you're with or your wife. And one of the ways you could do that is with travel and with trips that you're planning out into the future. Okay. And every single woman that I've met loves some kind of travel trip. It doesn't even have to be Italy, like I said. It could be just going to another city that's just an hour or two away from you, and you're going to stay in a tiny home, your little road trip, or whatever. So I encourage you guys to keep things spicy and fresh in your relationship by taking the woman that you're with to restaurants, cocktail lounges, and planning some travel trips. All right. But let me know in the comments what you think. And is there other things that you do to keep you on her mind and to keep things fresh in your relationship? All right. We'll see you next time.